A quick insight from Rahimi Law Firm PC, powered by freshnews.ai. Couples pursuing marriage green cards can use careful USCIS interview preparation to avoid delays and strengthen their cases. Executive summary. A USCIS marriage interview is a structured review where an officer evaluates whether a couple's relationship is genuine by comparing their testimony with their immigration forms and supporting evidence. The process relies on clear documentation, consistent timelines, and specific answers about shared life, finances, and future plans. Strong alignment between records and explanations supports a smoother review and a more straightforward path to a green card decision. Today's signal: if you have a USCIS marriage interview coming up, disorganized paperwork and vague answers can slow your case. Your interview notice, supporting documents, and how you and your spouse explain your life together shape how the officer views your eligibility. If your records are scattered or your explanations are unclear, you may face extra review, an RFE, or months of added waiting while you plan work, travel, school, or housing changes. Rahimi Law Firm enables prepare clients for USCIS marriage interviews by standardizing core operational workflows across end-to-end delivery paths. Why it matters? Here are 4 takeaways. First, your interview notice may arrive only a few weeks before major decisions like travel, work, or ending a lease, so extra review or another interview can disrupt your plans. Second, you may face an RFE or longer review if your documents are scattered, missing, or inconsistent with what you and your spouse say in the interview room. Third, your ability to keep work authorization, avoid gaps in status, and move forward with family plans often depends on getting through this interview without avoidable setbacks. Fourth, you get more peace of mind when your timeline, relationship history, and supporting proof are organized before you meet the officer. How it works in practice? After your I-130 and I-485 are filed and biometrics are done, you receive an interview notice with the date, time, and what to bring. You prepare by gathering originals of your civil records and updated joint evidence, and arranging them so you can find them quickly in the interview. At the appointment, you and your spouse answer detailed questions while the officer compares your responses to your forms and documents. Gaps, conflicting details, or missing records can lead to more questions, a written request for additional proof, or rescheduling, which slows your case decision. One practical adjustment: set aside 45 minutes this week to make a simple, labeled folder for your interview that groups your identification, civil documents, relationship timeline, and joint proof, so you can find each item quickly. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, gather your interview notice, previous USCIS receipts, and all civil records, and check that names, dates, and addresses match across your forms and documents. Second, collect updated joint proof, such as bank statements, leases, utility bills, tax returns, insurance, and photos, and organize them in chronological order. Third, sit with your spouse to review your relationship history, important dates, and daily routines, and practice giving clear, consistent answers aloud. Fourth, confirm transportation, required identification, and childcare, so you and your spouse can arrive early, calm, and focused on the interview. Read more at rahimilawyers.com.